my name is Speer, and this is my speech of knowledge. From MySpace to Facebook, and now Instagram and Tumblr, it's hard to keep up with the latest social networking sites. But with nearly 250 million active users and 5 million tweets sent per day, it's no surprise that Twitter is the most popular site at the moment. Twitter sets itself apart by allowing users to stay up to date on only the topics that interest them, but it can be intimidating to new users because the lingo can be confusing. So today I'm going to teach you how to set up your account and the basics of Twitter. So let's get started. When you go to twitter.com or open the app on your phone or mobile device, you'll come to this page where you can click on Sign Up. You'll be brought to a page where you fill in just some basic information such as your full name, an email address, a password, and a username. Now the username is important because that will become what is called your Twitter handle. It'll be preceded by an @sign, followed by your username, and that's how others will mention you in a tweet, which we'll get more into detail about later. But just keep that in mind when creating your username. You get to step 2 where you can select from a list of topics that interest you, such as sports, music, politics, and things like that. And with that information, Twitter will create a list of suggested accounts for you to follow. This will help you create your profile and people that you can follow. So you can go through this list and select accounts that interest you. Then you can customize your profile by adding a picture, which is called your thumbnail, which is just a small picture that will appear next to any tweet from you to allow your users to identify your tweets. And that's it. Now you're set up on Twitter. So let's go directly into privacy settings. This is a big question with a lot of new Twitter users. When you open up your Twitter account or first log in, this is the page that you'll come to. And in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see your thumbnail. And if you click on that, you'll have a drop-down list. And we're going to select settings. You'll be brought to a page with a lot of different settings so you can personalize your account. But on the left-hand side is security and privacy. And when you click on that, you'll come to a page, and at the bottom, you'll see privacy and a checkbox next to protect my tweets. And basically, if you have protected tweets, that means only your current followers and people that you approve will be able to see your tweets. If not, anyone can Google your name, pull up your Twitter account, and see everything that you've done on Twitter. So if you don't want that to happen, you have to protect your tweets. Now let's find and follow people. The most basic way to do this is by going to the search bar on the top of your Twitter account and just searching names of friends that you know are on Twitter or accounts. But if you don't know or don't really have an idea of where to start with that, a good way to do it is to use the accounts that Twitter suggested for you in the beginning when you were signing up. So for example, we have the Houston Texans Twitter page, and we're going to go to their followers. When you pull up their follower list, that's all the people that they follow and they see their tweets. And since you're interested in Houston Texans, you may be interested in some of the people that they follow, such as their players, coaches, and things like that. Now the timeline. Your timeline is your home page of Twitter. When you first open Twitter or the app, this is what's going to come up. And it basically shows you everyone that you follow. And they're in real time, so the top tweet is going to be the most recent, and they get older as you go down. So everyone you follow will appear right here on your timeline. The retweet. So this is a picture of J.J. Watt at the ESPYs, and let's say that you like this picture. You can favorite it, which will let J.J. Watt will then get a notification saying that you favorited his tweet, or you can retweet, which at the bottom of every tweet there's these 2 little arrows. If you click that, it retweets it. Now everyone that follows you will see this tweet from J.J. Watt. Composing a tweet. At the top of any page on Twitter, you'll see a little feather and tweet, and if you click on that, you'll be brought to this composing box. And in the bottom corner is 140, and that's how many characters you get for every tweet. And as you type, that number will get smaller to show you how many characters you have left in the tweet. You can also add a photo attached to your tweet, and when you add a photo, you can upload it from your computer or phone, and you can edit that photo, add filters, and things like that. Mention. So as we talked about earlier, your Twitter handle is how you mention people in your tweet. So for example, we want to tweet JJ Watt. You do an @ and then start typing his name, and a little drop-down box will come up and give you suggestions of people with that spelling name. And you can select that, and now he's tagged in your tweet, or mentioned. And he will get a notification saying that he's been mentioned in the tweet, so he will know directly that someone's talking about him. Hashtags. Probably one of the biggest questions about Twitter is the hashtag. And we're going to use the example of the SV Awards because that was recent. So everyone that was talking about the SV Awards and tweeting about it can do hashtag SV Awards at the end of their tweet. And then you can go and search SV Awards, and everyone that has talked about that event will come up on one page. All of the tweets, everything that was talked about, will all be on one page, so it's easy for you to find. For more information, you can visit support.twitter.com.